Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are now going to start our special session. So can we please observe silence? So as you know, this is a session that we hold where our respected dignitaries from around the world come and say a few words in support of this particular event. So we will now be starting this session, and I request Hafiz Anikur Rahman Sahib to come and recite a portion of the Holy Quran, please.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا.
So we will start this session with some video messages of support that we have received from various dignitaries. And to start with, we're going to share two videos with you. The first one is from Her Excellency, Professor Nana Jane Oboko Ai Mang, who is the Vice President of Ghana. She's a close friend of the Jamaat and has participated in a number of our events and has also addressed the 93rd Jalsa Salana in Ghana. The second message is from our long-standing friend, Dame Siobhan McDonough MP. Siobhan has been a Member of Parliament for Mitcham and Morden since 1997. She is the chair of the All-Party Parliamentary Group for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community since it was founded in 2010. She's a very close friend of the Jamaat and is passionate advocate on issues of human rights and equality. We shall now listen to these two messages.
Your Holiness, members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community from across the world, and all those joining this blessed gathering through MTA International and sister networks, I bring you warm greetings from His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the government, and the people of Ghana. During my travels across Ghana for academic work, I observed the remarkable contributions of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community to national development. Then, when I became Minister for Education, I witnessed firsthand your commitment to nurturing minds from primary schools through to tertiary education. Your hospitals, humanitarian programs, and the work of Humanity First have touched countless lives. Earlier this year, I had the privilege of addressing the 93rd Jalsa Salana of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission in Ghana, where I received the warmest of welcomes from the women's wing. Today, I wish to offer a special word of appreciation to the Lajna Imaila. As women, we bear immense responsibility for shaping families, nurturing communities, and building nations. I wish you a successful, peaceful, and spiritually transformative Jalsa Salana. Jalsa Mubarak to you all. Your Holiness.
Assalamu alaikum, and my warmest greetings to His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Mazur Ahmed and to everyone gathered for the 60th Jalsa Salana UK. 60 years on, this convention remains a beacon of everything you stand for: peace, service, love for all, hatred for none. But I also want to speak to the persecution of the Ahmadi Muslims continue to face, particularly in Pakistan. In June, gunmen opened fire on Ahmadi volunteers guarding the Baitul Aqsa Mosque in Rabwa, leaving 3 men gravely wounded. And around the Eid holidays, worshippers across Punjab were barred from congregational prayers, with some removed from their own places of worship by the authorities, for the simple act of prayer. As chair of the all-party group, I work cross-party to raise these injustices with the government, loud and clear, and I will keep doing so. I wish you a blessed, joyful and inspiring convention. Jalsa Mubarak.
Thank you very much. Our first speaker this afternoon is Victor Andrew Christopher, who has come all the way from Canada for the Jalsa. He is the chief of the Cheam First Nation Council in Canada. He is an advocate for advancing cross-cultural understanding and integration between communities. He's a very good friend of the Jamaat and has attended a number of events in Canada. I welcome him and invite him to come and address.
Siam Siaya, Salsa Hamastal. My English name is Andrew Victor from Stala Nation near Vancouver, Canada. I serve as Canadian President of North America Indigenous Ministries and former Chief of Cheam First Nation. Joining me on stage today is my wife, Melanie Victor, and Reverend Tony Snow from Stony Nakoda, an Indigenous minister with the United Church of Canada. As First Nations delegates, we're deeply honored to witness and share in this gathering. O Chichel Siam, please to skepsit. Chithama, Your Holiness, may God strengthen you as you serve humanity with deep and abiding love. We raise our hands in respect to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Canada for the noble values you practice every day. Thank you for walking alongside Indigenous peoples to help lift up our communities. It is a true blessing to walk together in peace, love, and unity. More than ever, our world and our hearts need Letzathala, love for all. ACM.
Takbir! Jamaat Ahmadiyya Canada!
Thank you very much. Our next eminent speaker is Excellency Joseph Christian Leopold, who is a speaker of the Rodriguez Islands Regional Assembly in Mauritius. He was first nominated as a member of parliament in 2000 and held senior roles in government, including the parliamentary private secretary. He's a close friend of the community. I'm honored to welcome him to Jalsa Salana and invite him to come and say a few words.
His Holiness, distinguished guests, all protocols duly observed. Assalamu alaikum. It is a profound honor and privilege to be here today for my first participation in a Jalsa Salana. I bring warm greetings from Rhodes Island, from the Indian Ocean, to His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad. In fact, I've traveled very far to be here. During these 3 days, I was submerged by this feeling of brotherhood, peace, compassion, love, unity, and respect prevailing here. I feel at home. What a memorable experience. My island, Rodriguez, of 104 kilometers square, 43,000 inhabitants, where cultures, faiths, and tradition have long coexisted in harmony, and has been particularly blessed by receiving tremendous contributions from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, namely the Humanity First branch Germany. In fact, as all small and isolated islands, Rodriguez faces several challenges, namely shortage of water supply. Since November 2025, Humanity First has donated water tanks to several villages in an endeavor of mitigating same. Moreover, Humanity First Germany participated in healthcare program by sending a panel of doctors to the island. Similarly, youth leadership and educational programs are regularly organized by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community to help fighting against social ills in the local society. Humanity First also provides sponsorship to sport teams and offers training in sewing, cooking, and carpentry, just to name some, in view of ensuring a pool of skilled workers on the island. By working closely with the local communities and the authorities, the contribution of Ahmadiyya Muslim community and Humanity First are highly appreciated and valued by one and all on the island. In fact, the motto, love for all and hatred for none, is not a mere slogan in Rodriguez. It really lives up to its name. Just imagine that less than 1% of the population of Rodriguez is Muslim, yet the Ahmadiyya Muslim community and Humanity First have left no stone unturned to empower with dignity and respect the local people in view of alleviating poverty. Your community puts people first, irrespective of religion and distance. I would therefore like to thank God the Almighty for shedding His blessings to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community through the guidance and leadership of Your Holiness to approve all these educational and humanitarian projects that are executed for our peoples in Rodriguez. Thanks to the team of Ahmadis members in Rodriguez and of the strong and dynamic Maulana His Holiness sent to us. Stay blessed. Jalsa Salana Mubarak. Thank you for your attention and invitation. Assalamu alaikum.
Narae Takbir! Jamaat Ahmadiyya Mauritius!
Thank you, Your Excellency. Now we are going to share two video messages. One is from Fleur Anderson, who is a Member of Parliament for Putney, where Fazl Mosque is. Fleur has previously served in the government as the Minister for Northern Ireland and a Shadow Paymaster General for the Cabinet Office. She's a very close friend of the community and is a member of the All-Party Parliamentary Group for the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. She also has visited Pakistan and met members of the Jamaat in Rabwa. The second message is from David Smith, who is a Member of Parliament for North Northumberland and is the UK's Special Envoy for Freedom of Religion and Belief. He is a close friend of the Jamaat and joined us at parliamentary events last year to commemorate the 15th since the Lahore attack. We'll now listen to these two messages.
Assalamu alaikum. Jalsa Mubarak. It's fantastic to be able to greet you at the Jalsa Salana this year. Last year I was with you in person, and just recently I've been to Islamabad for the Peace Symposium, which was very, very meaningful and powerful. And I really love to come to all the Ahmadiyya events. In fact, today I'm here in the heart of Putney at a big street party that's being organised by the Ahmadiyya community here in West Putney. And it's fantastic to see. It's open to the whole community. And this year is a very special year. It's the 100th year anniversary of the London Mosque, which is in my constituency. And so I feel very proud of that mosque. And I know that the whole community is, but I know that you are too. And the story of those women in India who sold their gold to donate money for a mosque to be built far, far away that they knew they would never see is a really powerful story for our times. It's a story of people being open, being prepared to help people in other countries far away, and also of thinking internationally. And at this time, as His Holiness has said so many times, and as he said as well at the symposium, this is a really dangerous time for us in the world. We need your message that you have as the Ahmadiyya Muslim community of that peace which goes beyond a passive peace. It's an active peace. And that is what you do every day by going out into the community, your friends, your neighbours, where you work, where you're at school, and living out that faith and that peace. So I wish you all best wishes as you gather today.
Your Holiness, members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in the UK, and all those gathered at the Jalsa Salana UK 2026. Warm greetings. It's a real honour to send my best wishes to you as you come together for this year's Jalsa Salana, a particularly special occasion as you mark the 60th anniversary of Jalsa Salana in the UK. For 6 decades, the gathering has brought people together in a spirit of faith, service and community. The UK government recognises and commends the community's long-standing commitment to promoting dialogue, tolerance and understanding, values that are central to peaceful, inclusive societies. We stand in solidarity with members of the Ahmadi community who continue to face discrimination, hostility and persecution around the world, including restrictions on their freedom to worship and practice their faith. Where we see violations of rights and freedoms, including those faced by the Ahmadi community, the UK government will continue to act. Here in the UK, I'm committed to continuing our engagement with the Ahmadiyya Muslim community to listen, to learn, and to better understand the challenges that you face. As you mark the significant 60th anniversary, I want to pay tribute to the contribution that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community has made over many years through service, charitable work, interfaith dialogue, and the promotion of peace.
Thank you very much for those messages. Our next speaker this afternoon is David Mattis, who's a human rights lawyer and author, a research based in Winnipeg, Canada, and is a member of the Canadian group of Liberal International. He is Senior Fellow at the Raoul Wallenberg Center for the Human Rights and was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. He was appointed as a member of the Order of Canada in 2008. He's traveled all the way from Canada to join us at Jalsa. I'm delighted to welcome him and invite him to come and say a few words.
Thank you for the introduction. Assalamu alaikum. I'm an international human rights lawyer based in Winnipeg, as you've heard. I've worked with the Ahmadiyya Muslim Lawyers Association Canada with Maud Tahir. This is my first Jalsa Salana, and I welcome the opportunity to be here. I note and appreciate the words of His Holiness in support of peace, freedom of religion, and justice. I would like to add here a couple of messages. One is the linkage between peace and freedom of religion and justice, and the second is the need to seek justice. Justice creates an accessible public record of what has happened. Justice allows both proponents and opponents to present their evidence and their narratives. The verdict is made by those independent of either side. Justice not only sets out the facts, it relates those facts to general, widely accepted principles. A fair proceeding with a reasoned verdict can bridge the gap between opposing sides by relating the facts to values both sides share. Victimization is often based on politics. A justice proceeding divorces itself from politics. While justice efforts, at least during proceedings, present conflicting narratives, the temperature of the conflict is lowered. Justice proceeds not in the heat of anger, but rather in cool reflection. The ideology of victimization is divorced from reality. Justice seeks to take a firm grip on reality. Ideally, justice generates wisdom. Justice points a way forward, indicating not only what should and should not have been done, but also indicating what in the future should be done and not done. Justice serves both remedy and prevention. Justice can provide remedies to the victims. It can also serve as a warning, a lesson, an indication of what went wrong and what can be done in the future to avoid repetition of the wrong. Justice requires initiative. Justice must be brought. It does not arrive on its own. Those who want justice must seek justice. There are right now many international justice mechanisms and national mechanisms functioning extraterritorially to address victimization, even where mechanisms are not available in the country of victimization. So my observation is, to get to peace and freedom of religion, seek justice. I congratulate everyone here for an inspiring event, and I thank you.
Takbir! Jamaat Ahmadiyya Canada!
Thank you very much. We now share two more messages, video messages with you. One is from Right Reverend Gordon Kennedy, who is the moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, and he's a good friend of the community. And the second video message comes from Sir Mark Rowley, who is the Metropolitan Police Chief Commissioner. He's a good friend of the Jamaat and has invited us to the Met Police Iftar events and has the honor of meeting Huzur Anwar. We should now listen to these two messages.
Thank you for your invitation to be at your annual convention this year, and I'm sorry that I'm not being able to join you. I send you the greetings of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland to all who have gathered for the Jalsa Samla this year. As disciples of the Lord Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace, we work and pray for peace in our world and for the healing of all brokenness. Our prayer is that your convention will take forward your objectives of enhancing unity, understanding and mutual respect.
I send you all my warmest wishes on behalf of the Metropolitan Police on this very special day for your community. I'm sure it'll be very impactful for you all. I've had the privilege of meeting with members of your communities many times, and even the privilege of meeting His Holiness. Our values of integrity, courage, accountability, respect and empathy, I know resonate greatly with those of the great Abrahamic faiths and other faiths. And in our approach to policing London, that connection with communities is so important to us, particularly at those difficult times where threats in many directions are growing, and as recent events are shown, some of them do affect your community. That's why we're ever more resolved to be more successful in tackling hate crime and protect all communities against other threats like terrorism. Thank you for your support and partnership with the Metropolitan Police, and my warmest wishes for your special day.
Thank you very much for those two video messages. Our next speaker has come all the way from Indonesia. Maria Ulfa Anshor is the former commissioner of the National Commission on Violence Against Women in Indonesia. She has long-standing commitment to women's rights, child protection, and the protection of minority rights, and previously served as the chairwoman of the Indonesian Child Protection Commission. She's a very good friend of the Jamaat, and as I said, has traveled a long way to attend the Jalsa. I welcome her and invite her to come and say a few words.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Maria Ulfa Anshor. I serve as chairperson of the National Commission on Violence Against Women of the Republic of Indonesia. I extend my warm greeting of peace and solidarity from the people of Indonesia to this magnificent and blessed gathering of Jalsa Salana UK. For 2 decades, who has stood alongside the Ahmadiyya community in Indonesia to eradicate all forms of violence and discrimination while actively advancing human rights. Based on the data Ahmadiyya's Indonesia experience, restriction on freedom of religion, attack on mosques, forced closure, intimidation, displacement, and social exclusion. As human rights institution, we strongly believe that the true measure of any civilization lies in how it treats its women and guarantees their fundamental rights, including the freedom of choice, conscience, and religion. Despite the challenges, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community continues to inspire us through its unwavering commitment to peace, humanitarian service, and non-violent approaches. Its enduring message, love for all, death for none, it is more relevant for Indonesia and whole over the world. I witnessed the profound emphasis that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community places on the education, empowerment, and active societal participation of women. True empowerment begins when women are given equal space to learn, lead, and nurture future generation in an atmosphere free from fear, discrimination, and violence. I would like to convey my deepest appreciation to the Ahmadiyya community. Thank you very much. Wallahumma fiqh al-aqwami tariq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Narae Takbir! Jamaat Ahmadiyya Indonesia!
Jazakallah. Now we have 2 more video messages for you. The first video message comes from Honorable Professor Peter Nyongo, who is the governor of Kisumu County in Kenya. He is a very good friend of the Jamaat in Kenya. And the second message is from Right Honorable Lord Alton of Liverpool, who is a member of the House of Lords and the current chair of the Joint Committee on Human Rights, is a very close friend of the Jamaat, and is a member of the all-party parliamentary group of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. We'll listen to these 2 messages now.
Assalamu alaikum. To His Holiness Masroor Ahmed, the spiritual leader of the worldwide Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and the entire membership of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community gathering for the 60th Jalsa Salana in the United Kingdom. As for someone who has had the privilege of knowing and working alongside members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Kenya, and more precisely in Kisumu, I wish to convey my heartfelt best wishes to all participants of this year's Jalsa Salana. As the governor of Kisumu, I applaud the Ahmadiyya community's unwavering commitment to humanitarian efforts, education, and global peace. I wish you a highly successful and blessed convention. Love for all, hatred for none.
It's my great pleasure to be able to give my greetings to the United Kingdom Ahmadi community gathered here for this wonderful convention. The love of all, the hatred of none sums up the Ahmadi spirit, and yet they are treated in a despicable way in so many parts of the world. Article 18 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights unequivocally says that everyone has the right to believe, not to believe, or to change their belief. But that, in the case of the Ahmadis, is honoured in the breach day after day. We must have to make a reality of religious freedom for all people, including our wonderful Ahmadi community.
Thank you very much for those 2 messages. Now, our next eminent speaker this afternoon is Lamin Jabi Esquire, who is serving as the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy in Gambia. He's a good friend of the community and has traveled all the way from Gambia to be here with us today. I'm delighted to welcome him and invite him to come and say a few words.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Your Holiness, distinguished elders, dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is a profound honor to stand before this historic gathering. I bring you the warmest, most fraternal greetings from the government and the resilient people of the Republic of the Gambia. In this regard, I am deeply privileged to convey the special greetings of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow. President Barrow recognizes that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community is an invaluable pillar of national development and a trusted partner in state building. This enduring partnership flourishes under the great visionary and inspirational leadership of our very able Amir Baba F. Trawale. His tireless dedication has steered the Jamaat's efforts to match our state-building priorities, ensuring that true faith translates into tangible national progress. For decades, the community has been an active, indispensable architect of our progress in the country. Your immeasurable impact on our social fabric is a daily reality in the Gambia. In the education sector, you have ignited fires of intellect in robust schools and deploy mobile clinics to bring life-saving dignity directly to vulnerable doorsteps. In terms of sustainable infrastructure, through the groundbreaking efforts of Humanity First and the International Association of Ahmadi Architects and Engineers, you are physically transforming our rural landscape. Your brilliant engineers and architects have upgraded model villages with reliable solar power systems and clean, life-giving water. Your food basket project and large-scale rice cultivation are moving us towards complete food security, while your technical college will be equipping our youth with the vocational blueprints to build our nation with their own hands. In disaster relieving, you are almost among the first on the ground during crisis, offering absolute inclusivity without discrimination. Furthermore, as Minister for Communications and Digital Economy, I must highlight now you have revolutionized our media landscape through the Muslim television Ahmadiyya. This television is not merely a broadcast platform. It is a powerful catalyst for socio-economic transformation across West Africa. By training local youth in high-demand digital skills, production and broadcast engineering, the television acts as an essential engine for human capital development. It creates vital employment opportunities, stimulates local economies, and uplifts livelihoods by providing our people with a direct voice on the global stage. Through its commitment to digital inclusion, the television bridges the gap between the rural and the urban communities, broadcasting the light of knowledge and the true peaceful message of Islamic justice to every household. To the thousands gathered here and the millions watching worldwide, your sacrifices are changing lives not only in the Gambia, but in West Africa, a population of almost 500 million people. You are feeding the hungry, teaching the youth, and giving a voice to the voiceless. Furthermore, as the Gambia approaches a defining moment with our presidential elections to be held in December 2026 this year, we stand at a pivotal threshold. In this crucial hour, we humbly request the special prayers of Your Holiness and the entire Jamaat. We ask for your powerful supplication so that the divine canopy of absolute peace and unity and harmony may continue to safeguard our nation. May Allah Almighty continue to bless the Khalifatul Masih, and may He forever prosper the bonds between the Ahmadiyya community and the Gambia. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Nara Takbir! Islam Ahmadiyyat! Jamaat Ahmadiyya, the Gambia.
Jazakallah, thank you very much. Our next eminent speaker is Dr. Aquinas Kwanzaa, who is the Deputy High Commissioner of Ghana and is representing the High Commissioner. He's previously served as a Member of Parliament in Ghana and has held a number of ministerial roles, including the Regional Minister for the Central Region in Ghana. He's a good friend of the community. I welcome him and ask him to say a few words.
Salamu alaikum. I'm very happy to be here today. I see myself as a member of this community, somebody who has been an MP for the town, or the town that I come from is the first town in Ghana to house the Ahmadiyya mission. I'm very proud and very happy to be with you. When I came here, I've taken 3 food to my house. Spiritually, I've been filled. Physically, I've eaten some food. And as I'm going home, they are giving me some bread to take home. That is what love is all about. And I believe if the world will take this particular thing that we are using today, love for all, hatred for none, as the world's watchword, I believe we will see no more wars, we will see no more hatred in the world. I wish you all the best. And as we live here today, as the youth, let's take home whatever we've been taught here so that we become good citizens of our various nations. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much.
Nara Takbir. Jamaat Ahmadiyya, Ghana.
Our next eminent speaker is His Excellency Dr. Mori Komba Mania, who is the High Commissioner of the Republic of Sierra Leone to the United Kingdom. He has held a number of senior roles in the government, including serving as Sierra Leone's Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources. He's a very good friend of the community and has participated in a number of our events. I'm delighted to welcome him to the first Jalsa Salana and invite him to come and say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum. I am very honored to be here today and feel even more honored for this opportunity to give a message. I come from a country, Sierra Leone, that has seen war. And we know the meaning and the value of peace. And so, when you say love for all, hatred for none, we know what that means. I want to note that we have just hosted an ECOWAS summit where peace was a dominant feature of the whole proceedings. And I want to note that our present head of state, His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, has always preached peace. As a young officer, he handed over power to a civilian government, and peace has been a strong part of his governance practice. And so I say to you, love for all, hatred for none. In a world that is troubled right now by what I have always described as the might is always right, you have not gone wrong, and we pray that going forward, the message of peace from Jalsa Salana 2026 will echo around the world. I thank you.
Nara Takbir! Jamaat Ahmadiyya Sierra Leone!
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. And now we have 3 video messages. The first one is from Right Reverend Bishop Phillips Mon Stephen, who is the Bishop of Winchester. Prior to this, he was appointed as the Bishop of Truro in November 2018. He previously also served as the executive leader of the Church Mission Society. He has authored the Truro Report for the Foreign Secretary on the freedom of religion and faith of Christians. He is a close friend of the Jamaat and has previously spoken at our Jalsa. The second video message comes from Right Honourable Wes Streeting, who has recently been in the news quite a lot, and who is currently serving as the Secretary of State for Defence in the UK government, and has previously served as the Secretary of State for Health. He's a very good friend of the community. And the third message is from Right Honourable Sir Ed Davey, who is a very, very close friend of the Jamaat, and who is the leader of the Liberal Democrat Party in the UK. He is the Vice Chair of the APPG for the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. He's a long-standing friend of the Jamaat, who has had several audiences with Zuri Anwar, and will be well known to many of you as well. Now we will listen to these 3 messages.
Dear friends in the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, I'm very happy to send you this message of support and solidarity on the occasion of the 2026 Jalsa Salana. I have very happy memories of being with you a couple of years ago, and I'm sorry I can't be with you today. I'm actually in York, and I'm recording this at a meeting of our General Synod. It's not quite as big an event as the Jalsa Salana, but it's very good to be together, as I'm sure it will be for you. And I want to assure you of my continued concern and commitment to the cause of freedom of religion or belief globally. I'm well aware of the pressures that your communities in many different parts of the world continue to be under. I think that's deeply unfair. I want to stand firmly for your right to practice your faith in the way that you feel and believe is right. And please know that I am your supporter and stand shoulder to shoulder with you in that. So have a wonderful time together at the Jalsa Salana, and do be assured of my very best wishes and my prayers.
I'm Wes Streeting. I'm the Member of Parliament for Ilford North, and I want to wish all of you a very successful conference. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I see firsthand as a local Member of Parliament here in Redbridge the enormous contribution that our Ahmadiyya Muslim community makes. Your generosity, your giving, your selflessness, your service to others represents the best tenets and traditions of your faith. I really hope you enjoy this conference. I hope you find it rewarding and spiritually nourishing, and I wish you and your community every success in the coming year.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm delighted to send my warmest wishes to all our dear friends in the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in the UK and around the world for Jalsa Salana. As the leader of the Liberal Democrats, it is an honour to send my warmest greetings on behalf of myself and my party to everyone in the Ahmadiyya Muslim community on this very special occasion. From its humble beginnings with just a handful of attendees over a century ago, I'm thrilled to see how Jalsa Salana has grown to the celebration it is today, bringing together tens of thousands of people from all over the world. But what makes this convention so powerful isn't just its size, it is the message at its core. As a Member of Parliament, I'm privileged to see the impact of your faith across communities. Whether it is through tireless charity work, youth cleanup campaigns, blood donation drives, or commitment to aid those in need in times of crisis, your community is always on the front line of public service. Your dedication to the welfare of our wider society is a true inspiration. So I hope this special gathering brings you lots of blessings and helps you feel closer to your faith. May this Jalsa be full of goodness and help you feel fresh and renewed inside. Thank you for your message of peace. Thanks to His Holiness.
Jazakallah. That brings us to the conclusion of the video messages. We have several messages from other leaders within the community, within the UK, that I'll shortly request Fareed Ahmed Saab to read until Huzur Anwar arrives. Now, there is one very special instruction that each and every one of you must listen carefully, that when the Jalsa finishes and the nazams are being read, everyone must remain seated. It's very, very important that you must remain seated where you are. People should not stand up or start leaving. It is most disrespectful. Remain seated. Please don't stand up so that everyone can enjoy this final session of Jalsa Salana. I'll repeat that. When the Jalsa finishes and we are listening to the nazams, everyone must remain seated. No one should get up. Nobody should leave the marquee. Just stay where you are exactly. I appreciate your cooperation. Sorry? It includes everyone on the stage as well. Please remain seated. Jazakallah. Now I request Fareed Ahmed Saab to come and read some of the messages that we've received. Thank you for your cooperation. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. We have several messages. The first I'm reading is from Sir Keir Starmer, who sent this message while Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. And Sir Keir Starmer says, I am pleased to send my warmest greetings to all those attending the Jalsa Salana UK 2026. I know this is a landmark convention marking the 60th Jalsa Salana in the UK that brings together participants from across the country and around the world in a spirit of unity, fellowship and peace. I pay tribute to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community for its long-standing presence in the United Kingdom since 1913 and for its continued commitment to service, compassion and the promotion of peace. I also recognize the presence and leadership of His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, whose guidance continues to inspire many both within the community and beyond. I commend the organizers, volunteers and all those involved in bringing this together. I send my very best wishes for a successful and memorable Jalsa Salana, and that's from Sir Keir Starmer, Member of Parliament, Prime Minister at the time. The second message we have is from the Right Honourable John Swinney, a Member of Scottish Parliament and the First Minister of Scotland. And he writes, events such as the Jalsa Salana Annual Convention provide an important opportunity to foster understanding, strengthen relationships across communities and celebrate our shared values. By bringing people together, they help to break down barriers that build trust and encourage mutual respect. I extend my sincere best wishes to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community and to everyone attending the convention, and that's from the Right Honourable John Swinney, MSP. The next message we have is from Harpreet Uppal, Member of Parliament for Huddersfield, and she writes, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community's commitment to peace, service and unity is something that I deeply admire, and I know many in Huddersfield are proud to be part of that mission. Thank you to everyone who has dedicated their time to organising the gathering, and I know it'll be full of special memories and it'll be a meaningful Jalsa Salana. That's from Harpreet Uppal, Member of Parliament. The next message is from the Lord Mayor of Birmingham, Councillor Zakir Chaudhry. And he writes, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community has long been a valued part of our city through the Darul Barkat Mosque in Bordsley. You have made an outstanding contribution to the life of Birmingham, and your motto of love for all, hatred for none is reflected in everything you do. I send my very best wishes to His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, and to all those gathering from across the world for this remarkable convention. That's from the Lord Mayor of Birmingham. The next message is from the Right Honourable Jeremy Hunt, Member of Parliament, former Foreign Secretary for the UK. And he writes, I want to send my warmest wishes to everyone at the Jalsa Salana. More than 100 countries represented, all with the simple message of love for all, hatred for none. That global message of peace and reconciliation that the Ahmadiyya community has championed in so many places around the globe, and it could not be needed more than now at a time of global tension and strife, with wars and suffering happening across the world. We all need to remember that central message of love for all, hatred for none. And that's from the Right Honourable Jeremy Hunt, MP, former Foreign Secretary. We have another message from Richard Baker, Member of Parliament for Glen Rhodes and Mid-Fife. And he writes, it is a great privilege for me as a Member of Parliament to be able to offer my warmest wishes to everyone attending the 2026 annual convention of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. I know many people will be travelling from Scotland for this community's convention. He said that the spirit of unity, brotherhood and peace for which the Ahmadiyya Muslim community is renowned throughout the world are these values which could not be more important today in a world when there is tension in too many areas of conflict. I know you'll be welcoming your worldwide spiritual leader, His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, and I hope you have a very successful convention. The next message we have is from another Member of Parliament, Luke Taylor, who's the MP for Sutton and Cheam, and also the Treasurer of the All-Party Parliamentary Group for the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. And he writes, it is my honour to send this message for those attending the Jalsa. This gathering is a remarkable celebration of faith, service and community, and it brings together people from across the United Kingdom and the world. It's an opportunity to reflect not only on values that unite us, but on the responsibilities we all share in defending the rights and freedom of others. I would like to pay tribute to His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, whose unwavering commitment to peace, justice and compassion continues to inspire people far beyond the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. That's from Luke Taylor, Member of Parliament. We also have a message from Congresswoman Ileana Guadalupe Calles Dominguez, Vice President of Central America Parliament in Guatemala. And she writes, I have had the opportunity to attend the convention in previous years, and I can personally attest to the extraordinary sense of spirituality, respect and awareness that this faith radiates across the world. It does so through love for one's fellow human beings and pursuit of inner peace, reflection and respect for others. I encourage everyone to learn more about the Ahmadiyya Muslim community because it is not just a religion, it is a complete way of life. Those are just some of the messages of support we've received from many dignitaries in the UK and across the world. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
We have received a message from His Majesty the King, and I would read that out to the gathering. The King has asked me to thank you for your letter in connection with the International Annual Convention Jalsa Salana, which is being held between the 24th and 26th July 2026 at Hadiqatul Mahdi, Oakland Farm, Alton. His Majesty greatly appreciates that you should have taken the trouble to write to him as you did. I can tell you that the King was touched to learn this year's convention will mark 60th year of your event to bring together attendees from all throughout the Cure community. His Majesty would be most grateful if you could convey his warmest good wishes to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community UK and to everyone who is attending. Yours sincerely, Head of the Royal Correspondence. Jazakallah.